2001 would have meant I was a junior in high school, and I was still living at my mom's house. And she walked in and woke me up as she normally did because I was never up for school on my own ever, and never ever woke up thinking, "Yay, school!" So my mom had to wake me up every day and get my ass out of bed. Shout out to mom for you know doing that because otherwise I would never been eligible to play sports. Um, Notice how I didn't say, "Oh, otherwise I would have got an education." I don't feel like I got an education from high school. I feel like I feel like going to high school taught me more about who I was as a person than fucking learning from some bullshit curriculum that didn't really help me at all in my life after school. A conversation for another time. September 11th, 2001. I was a junior in high school. My mom woke me up with, and it's crazy because this is 21 years ago now, I believe. Chad, wake up, we got attacked. I swear to God, those were the words my mom said to me. And of course, I was confused. I was like, what are you talking about? And I wake up and I'm still got fucking, you know, shit in my eye. I was like, turn the news on. It's like, bam. I can't even describe my feelings, dude. I can't describe what was going through my mind. The emotions were so rangy. It went from utter confusion to extraordinary fear, uncertainty, and then it turned to anger. And I was just telling Jose, these motherfuckers. You know, I was such a young man, but I was so pissed when if you didn't live through this, if you're watching this video and you're too young to understand, it was bad. It was all bad. Innocent people, and then when you start to dig into the conspiracy theories and like how and why, that's a whole nother side of this. I'm just talking about the way that this made me feel and the day that this happened, where I was, and the magnitude of the situation, and I think the reason why I'm very inspired to talk about this today is because something I'm noticing is it's not being talked about as much. So much time has transpired. I used to wake up on 9/11 and the years following, and that was all I saw. That was everything. But now so much time has passed. The younger generation, the younger people, they don't know. They don't know. They don't know. And so now it's like the only people that can really identify with the horror of that day are people my age or maybe a little bit younger, like a little bit, like, you know what I mean? So I hope the kids are learning about this day in history class. It's a trip to think about. At the time, I was thinking about nothing other than just like the horrific current series of events. Not thinking that one day this would be in our history books for our kids to learn about because they would be too young to understand the magnitude of the situation. Dude, you watched it live on the news, the plane go into the goddamn building. And then you heard about the one that was going towards the Pentagon, and the brave ass fucking passenger said, you know what? Fuck that. They fought back and brought that plane down, and it crashed in the middle of a field. I don't know. I'm an empathetic person. Thinking about the phone calls that you heard, the messages, honey, our plane got hijacked. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to see you again. Like, are you kidding, bro? Like, that shit is crazy. I can't think about nothing else today. I ain't going to be posting no content. I'm honoring the innocent lives lost in that day, bro. And for every rat bastard politician involved in that, because I know that it was a work. There's no way it wasn't. And I ain't even really dug into the conspiracy stuff. I just know in my heart that that shit doesn't happen because a couple of people from Afghanistan or wherever the fuck they came from decided one day they wanted to hijack some planes. The whole thing was orchestrated. The way the fucking buildings fell, like where they went into the building strategically, like it was planned. And that shit is frightening to think about, and I still think about it 21 years later. rest in peace to every innocent life lost in that whole situation, man.